Hiya friends, it's Marty the Squirrel. I'm doing a happy little tail flick to welcome each and every one of you to Handmade by Ying's Monday Night YouTube Live. Whether you're stitching along, soaking up inspiration, or just hanging out with your quilting crew, you're in the right cozy tree tonight. Grab your projects, your snacks, and maybe an extra acorn or two. Let's have some creative fun together. Marty the Squirrel here. Hey there, all you wonderful quilting friends and Donna's awesome YouTube subscribers. I've scampered in to welcome you to Monday Night Live. Tonight's a big one. Donna is wrapping up her Tilda Quilt project, and let me tell you, it's been more exciting than finding a whole stash of acorns in the fabric room. Grab your sewing snacks, settle into your favorite chair, and get ready to see that beautiful quilt come together at last. Thanks for spending your Monday night with us. Let's get stitching.
Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel, Handmade by Ying with Donna and Joe. And as you can see, he's full of himself tonight. I'm telling you what, thank you guys for playing along, and I hope that you did like his new intro for tonight for use. He's playing on the back end with new AI stuff, and he's really enjoying himself. So thank you guys for putting up with his shenanigans. Joe's over here saying, and Dirty Harry thanked him too. So let me slip into the chat. I'm not going to read it all. I'm just going to welcome everyone here tonight. I'm just kind of sidetracked to myself. Donnell's in the house. Michelle's in the house. Dirty Joe, the tech man's in the house. Day's in the house. I'm just skimming until I get past all of this. Miss Pat, hello, sweetheart, and welcome. Let me see. Skimming. Share, good evening, sweetheart. Thank you for coming. Let me see. Joe. That's all I got. I'm catching some of this, ready to take a screenshot. You guys are killing me here. I'm trying to keep my composure. Michael J. Thriller. Anne-Marie McCallowski, hello, sweetheart, and welcome. Candace is in the house. Hello, sweetie. Iriselle lady, good evening. Zaza's in the house. Bob's in the house. Doing a quick check here. And Heather's in the house. I think I've got everyone, but I'm not sure. Gay, hello and welcome. And anybody that missed the beginning, feel free to go back on your own time and have a look, see at that. The boss was very busy, as you can see, and having a very good time. And that's all I have. Let me see. Mercewood 18. Hello and welcome to the channel. I haven't seen that. If you can drop your real name, that way we can call you by your real name. Welcome to the channel. Tonight, we've looked on the back end with this Tilda Quilt, and I was going to take it the full 9 weeks. Well, with me being down with surgery and things like that, we opted to do some pre-records and let you guys see that. Well, the videos honestly are not performing well. I'm not sure if you just don't like this pattern or the style in which we were putting it out. But anyway, Joe and I talked on the back end, and we've opted to go ahead and speed this up. 7, 8, and 9 are done and joined together. Now I'm joining the sections together, and we'll wrap it up with a border tonight. This week I'll get it on the long arm. And the next time after that you see it, it'll be hanging behind me so you can see it finished. And I hope that you've liked this project along the way. And I'm sorry that I did speed it up. It's just because the videos are not performing well and we're not getting any good feedback on it. So tonight we'll just wrap this one up and move right along. Easy peasy. Let me see. Donnell, oh my God, the pup is so adorable behind you. How are you liking that? Yeah, I started this night before last, just playing with it. And I worked with it a little bit yesterday, a little bit today. And this shows that anybody can do this one. This one is a real cute one, and it's a fun one to do, and it's definitely a legit kit, and it's okay, you know, it's okay. So let me see. Miranda, okay, new to your page. All because of this quilt. Oh, welcome, sweetheart. Rita, love the dog behind you. Awesome, guys. Well, anyway, oh, boy, February is filling up really fun. I hope that everything that I have planned to bring to you guys in February you're going to love. So with that being said, before I get too off track tonight, I'm going to drop a little bit of info verbally in the chat. They can follow up with typing it out, and then I'll try to get it pinned. That way you'll be able to see it. But I'm going to be flying out to days in August. And everybody's always asking me to come to Michigan and do a retreat. Well, while I'm there, I've extended out that I would be able to do a retreat as well as have my visit with Day, and we can have our girl time hangout. So with that being said, if you're interested in a Michigan retreat, August 13th through the 16th, it's going to be in Burton, Michigan. Drop me a heart in the chat, not on the side, but in the chat. Because if I can't fill the house, I'm not going to book it. I'm just going to enjoy my time in Michigan, hanging out with them. So if you're interested, right there you go. That way, I want to meet you and hang out with you. I just ordered Vingush. Oh, you're going to love that. Yeah, I just didn't say it right. Let me see. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. The area is beautiful. The owner of the place and I have been messaging back and forth. It's just going to be a small group. That way we can get some touring of the area and things. I knew Donnell would be in. She's always in. So, like I said, it's a very small venue. So I need to have a commitment of 8 total, but Day and I are automatically in that. So I need 6 to commit. And it's going to be fun. I can't say enough. The price for that one is going to be $450. All meals provided unless we go out to eat. Then you're on your own. It's going to be, I'm thinking since it's a small group, I'll bring a project base for us to work on. Plus you bring your own whips and UFOs. I have some ideas I'll toss around. Day is my partner in crime on that, so it'll be fun. And it's like about an hour and some change. And I want to say something. Sean is in the house today. So in case you guys don't know, Sean, I hope I'm not embarrassing you or anything. But I think tonight we need to take a pause, put the brake on, and congratulate Sean, the guy who sews, as of today. And it's Australian Day. He became an official U.S. citizen. Now, thank you, Sean. That is so amazing. And I know a lot of work goes into that on the back end. So congratulations, my friend. It's an honor and a privilege to tell you congratulations. It's been a long time coming and a long process, and you did it, my friend, and congratulations. So if anybody sees Sean at QuiltCon or anywhere, you make sure you tell him congratulations, because nothing comes easy, and there's always the essence of time when you do things like this, and he has stuck it out and did amazing. So congratulations, Sean. I am so very proud of you, and you and Amanda are an amazing team. So I just wanted to throw that out there and make sure that you get the congratulations due to you, because it's not an easy process, especially in the times we live in, and you've done great. So, yes, now we can put a stamp on him, made in the USA. Savvy Design, hello, good afternoon. This dog is amazing. Thank you. I love legitkits, and anybody that knows me knows FPP is definitely my passion. And I'm fortunate enough to have the opportunity to do many kits. And I just thoroughly enjoy it from beginning to end. And once I complete this one, it'll be like 53 that I've done. Thank you, Donna, and everyone. You're welcome, Sean. A great accomplishment. Wow. Welcome. What's your name so we can call you by it? Missed it. We're in the Barton City. Brenda, it's going to be in Barton City. It's called the Night Owl Retreat Center. It's a really cool venue, and it's got a lot of shopping places around it. Quilt shops and things. I did Google Map search and was looking, and I spoke with the owner this evening. And she's very happy to see us come visit. And it'll be just a good old hangout time. You do so well with the legit kits. I love them. And I need to get you over here to play sometime, Sean. It's always a fun time when we get to hang out. You let me know when you're free some Monday night and we'll hang out a bit. So anytime that you're joining large pieces, I would highly recommend not just staying true to your 1/4 inch, but also realize that if you are sewing over your pins, you're going to end up with some of them becoming bent. You go slow. You don't want to break a needle. And it's just a lot of pins. This one here, I'm telling you, tons and tons of pins, and I'll have to check the floor after because some just fell on the floor, and I'm being honest. So let me see. Let me press this out. Or do you want to wait until after the border's on to see this beauty come to life? I'm telling you what, it's really pretty. And I'm tweaking it just a little bit. The pattern does not call for the borders, but I feel that this one in particular does need a stop border. Yeah, check your schedule, Sean, and get back with me, sweetie. I want to make sure I get the seam knocked down, and then we'll start with the borders. I'm going to be extending the live a little bit tonight. Nothing crazy. I just want to get this to where I can get it on the long arm, and who knows, I may do a bring you along on the long arm with this one because I really have thoroughly enjoyed this quilt. And we'll see what you think when it's done. I want to see it now. I want to see it now. You're welcome. Yeah, I'll show it to you before, and then I'll make the final decision on the borders. But I'm really locked in, I think. And with this one, your blocks finish at the 1.4. And I want to make sure. You're going to have tons and tons of little tiny strings along the way. So as you're pressing it, I would use one of the rollers and go over it and snip before you ever long arm it, because no matter how hard you try to get all of everything knocked down and all the strings in place where they need to be, it's going to be hard. So you need to just take the time, be patient, and fit that in, and it will be beautiful. So the first border I'm going to take around, and it is quite heavy, and that's because of all of the backing. Do I? No, wait till we get the border on. Yeah, so I've opted with all of the colors that this has. I'm going with one that's going to tie in all of the colors that's in this, and I think this will really help tie this in together. So this is, let me see, 2.5, And I just think that everything needs a stop border from time to time. And this is one of those projects that definitely does, because there's so many open seams along the way. We want to make sure that we get those nice and tidy and tucked in. So back tack like you normally would. And this, I really think, is going to add that extra to this project along the way. So I'm putting a 2.5-inch stop border on it. And then I'm going to follow that up with a mustard greenish color. And you're going to see why when I get to that stage. I was going to make it like a picture frame. And then the more I thought about it, I was like, you know what? I really, really have enjoyed this quilt so much. I don't think I'm going to do it like picture frame, because it's going to end up being used. It's going to end up being loved. So why not just go ahead and make it that wherever it goes to find a home, it'll be able to be used. It's definitely going to be a heavy one. And I like to challenge myself. This one, I can tell you, definitely did challenge me with all the little tiny piecings. And it gave me an idea for another project that I will definitely be doing with tiny piecing. So I'll give you more of that information in February. And it'll be a long, long process. That one, it'll be do as you want on your own, but you'll see the direction that it's headed. And I've got a lot going on this year. A lot of teaching classes, a lot of traveling. Joe's going with me on the road this year. And it's just going to be a busy year, and things all in God's time, you know? So back to the retreat, if anybody is interested, that is in Barton, Michigan, August the 13th through the 16th. And we can do early check-in, late check-out. So I really think that's going to be a fun one, according to the map. So we'll see. And don't forget, if you are interested in that one, you have to let me and they know. He is like my partner in crime with all of these things. So we'll just man wrestle this one. Let me see. Donna, I can love the quilt for you. See you in February. You know, and save the shipping. Yeah, I guarantee you. You want to buy this one, Candace? It's all yours. It's been a fun one to do, and I've really enjoyed this one. But I can't keep them all, so what I'm going to start to do is, after I finish them, I'm just going to say, okay, who wants to buy? Not in February, Candace. It will take up too much space in the car for QuiltCon. Yes. So if you're here tonight and you're coming to QuiltCon, drop a heart in the chat. I'm kind of so excited. It's coming up sooner rather than later, and it's going to be a blast. So many people. And good evening, Janine. I just saw that you popped in. I forgot it's Monday and had a snow day. You could have sewed with me all day, but no. You had a beautiful snow day doing something. Janine, I can't wait to see you in Raleigh. I know, right? We need some girl time down there. We're going to have a good time. I can't wait to see everybody. It's like the retreats in between, you know, it's just not enough. It's going to be great to see everybody. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's like we only get to see each other once in a while anymore. Definitely a lot of fun. I think Sean's coming in on Saturday, but don't quote me. Yes. It's just going to be a good time to be had by all. I can't wait. Are you doing a creator meetup like last time? Yes, we are. Yes, we are, Sean. And we'll talk offline. But yes, we are. I've been cleaning most of the day. Well, I'm sorry. I was going to say, oh boy, but I'd rather say I'm sorry. But this quilt, I'm telling you, if you don't like it, I'm sorry, but it just, I guess it's because it's the pixel quilt. I don't know. But I think once we hold it up, you'll see all of the love that went into this one. I can't see the heart. Yes, it's going to be fun. So, like I said, yeah, Sean, yes, most definitely. In the loop, in the loop. We're going to have a grand old time. So, plan on that for sure, Sean. And it'll be the same location as last time. I'm pretty sure that's what everybody's settling. So how's the anticipation? Are you getting to see little sneaky peeks? Yeah. Ugh. It's kind of like I need to wrestle this puppy, you know? Yes. And I'm just going to quickly get the edge of that one, and then I'll go all the way around. I don't want to put too much stress on all of these open seams right now. Well, they're not open, but they're not secured to my liking. So I did press that corner to make sure that it's good and flat, because you do want to keep your quilt as square as possible and still continue to backpack in here. I did sew a bit, but not quilting. I hemmed a pair of pants. Oh, stop. No, 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 no hemming. That's bad word, bad word. That worked well last time. Yeah, I think it was a very good location last time. And a lot of fun was had. I love the big group shot I took of the creators meetup last time. Yes. That was nice. I'm telling you. I know Karen Brown would be there, Tracy at the Sewing Channel, Dive Sister Chicks, Sebek, Ian, Sean, myself. I'm trying to think off the top of my head as far as creators. I look around the room. I think Katie, the Greenland Quilter's coming, but don't quote me on that. It's just going to be a lot of us together this year. I'm not sure. Sean, is Shannon coming this year? I didn't know if she was traveling down or not. Yes, Zaza will be there. With this one being a grid interfacing, no, it says in the quilt. I don't understand. With this one being the grid interfacing, no, it says in the quilt. I don't understand what Heather, I don't understand what you're telling me. No, Katie's not coming. Okay, I wasn't sure. Heather, I don't understand. I think she's on the fence. Okay, yes, this interfacing stays in. You can buy the washout, and there is such a thing. But yes, this will stay in. And once it's quilted and washed a few times, it'll soften up. It won't be as stiff. I don't think you take the interfacing out at all. No, the interfacing stays in. And that's part of, normally I use bamboo batting. And with the interfacing already being in, the bamboo batting, if this is going to be a quilt that's loved, not hung, I would say to anybody, go with a lightweight, like very light and fluffy batting. Hobbs has some nice stuff, but I'm not going to put a heavy batting in this one. I can't see the point. It'll just make it way too heavy. Back in, let me see. Oh, nice. Last time I talked to Russ, he wasn't sure if he could make it. I thought that's what he said. He wasn't sure. Do you know if Tasha or Janice are going? I do not believe they are. I do not believe they are. I talked to Tasha, and she did not mention when we talked. So I would say she is not. Yeah. So I'm just finger pressing this down before I lock this in because I didn't get it under the heat. And then I will just trim it off here. Then we'll slide over and do the other side, and then you'll get to see a little bits. Janine Tosh is a no. I thought that's what she had said. It's just bad timing. Bad timing. And Janine, since you come in late, you don't know. I'm going to do, I don't know how close you are to Michigan, but I'm doing a retreat in Michigan as well. So the dates for that, if you and Stasha want to come, is August 13th through 16th. So let me know, and I save you spots. Luanne's coming as well. Let me see. Janine, Tasha's no, too far for her. Might. The crystal ball, what's her name? Crystal, I can't remember her channel link. She was on last night. She had posted that she's going to be at the QuiltCon. So it's just going to be nice to get to just see everybody we know, hang out and catch up face to face. We can do this, but sometimes it's just getting together and having that one-on-one hangout time. Those dates I could maybe do. Yeah, check that out. FYI, Papa Joe, I'm not live this Sunday, so if you want to do a longer live stream, feel free. Sounds good. Then, yeah, Sunday. Is it Sunday I'm doing the... Joe's working on the back end, and... Okay, that's all I can tell you. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I know, I've got many projects lined up. She must be going to do Dead Night Out. Joe's over here going, uh-huh. But anytime you have this many seams, and I'm talking a lot of seams on the sides, you really, unless you're going to put a basting stitch in and to hold down until it's finished being quilting, the more you move it around, the more you tug on it and things like that, it is going to start to separate. And you don't want that. So it's really important that you just take your time, and I would highly recommend, especially on this one. I don't know how many. I'll have Day do the math. She's good math whiz. 18 blocks down. 18 times 14 is what? Somebody in the chat. 18 times 14. Let's see. Art EST. Sweetheart, how are you? John, it's good to see you here. I need you to come over and hang out with me on a Monday night. I would love to hang out. That would be great. Camping to Michigan retreat, continue to Seattle and Alaska cruise return. Need to compare price to Seattle. Yeah, that would be fun. That would absolutely be fun. But yeah, John, it's a I love having you over. A lot. Okay, that's 252 times 9. There was 9 sections. Yes, can you believe it? 9. I would love to get one of John's projects up on the wall behind me. Boy, we could do some big quilting here, I'm telling you. I'm always over there lurking and watching and lurking and learning. Yeah, I love his work. His stuff is just outstanding, impeccable. And I just love it. Oh my gosh, that would be awesome, Pop. Yes. 2000. Okay, I have to say this. 2,268. That's how many little tiny blocks are in this. Yes, you need an artist project. I think I could do John justice over here, Sean. What do you think? Artist. Oh, thank you. Yes. I love. Joe, you're going to have to get a buttercup. She's on my quilt. And I can't press it with her on there. She decided she wanted to lay down on it. She loved it so much. Yeah, John, if you can get with me, I would love to bring one of your projects over here and showcase it. I would love to get your brain over here and pluck it some too. Let everybody see the John behind the scenes. Yes, that would be a blast. So you don't want to stretch or move your fabric around too much because you don't want it to distort. So I have my iron on a lower setting for this. So as I'm doing these, it's just keeping it straight and not warping it, because the worst thing you want is a warped border. You don't want that, because when it goes off to long arm or you send it to me, I will pick it out and redo. Absolutely. We do need together on your live. I would love that. You're definitely not afraid of a lot of pieces. No, I'm not. No, I look at it like a challenge. I love a good challenge. And I've done a few of your projects, John, and I love them. So like I said, I'll let you guys hit me and see what you think about adding the next border. I really think the mustard green one, I really think it needs that. And then the binding, I would wrap it up with the same as border 1. I think it would be really cool to do that. And John, it's too cute. Sean will tell you, don't turn down a good challenge. And yeah. What was the one I did, Sean, that I'm trying to remember the name. You and I did quilts together, but I did a whole quilt of the same. It wasn't the panda. I can't remember the pattern writer for that one. But it was a lot of fun. That's all I can tell you. A lot of cutting, a lot of fun. I like to cut all my projects out before. Where in Michigan is the retreat? My card fell on the floor. So, Day, can you type that in for me, please? And anytime I'm doing quilting, I like to have everything lined up and set up and ready to go. That way, all I have to do is lay it in and we are ready to roll. And it's definitely going to be a fun one, Janine. Definitely a fun one. So now all that seams and everything are all closed up, and this is going to play very well. I think that this was a good selection. Joe, I might need your help pulling. This is getting quite heavy. Let me see. Watching from very cold Iowa. Oh no. Deb, that's not good. We're in Michigan. I already said Elizabeth Hartman. That was it. I just couldn't remember the name of it. Now that had a lot of pieces, but I took 2 days and cut everything out all at once, labeled everything, and I streamlined it. The koalas, yes. Now that was a fun one too. I did like build all the eyes in one sitting and the whole 9 yards. It was just a fun project. I love to challenge myself. But when you've done so many quilts, you kind of forget which ones you've actually gotten all finished up. So John, if you're in the chat, if someone can drop my email for John, I'd greatly appreciate it. Or Sean, can you send it to him? That would be great. I would love to have him over. Sure. I did not sew this way. To flip the border. When I picked it up wrong, so we're going to fix that before I get much further along. Yeah, I'm thinking I don't like this. I'm thinking I don't like this color. What do you guys think? I'm not liking that, Joe. I'm going to pop this off. I don't like it. So I'm not going to move forward with that. I'll call that a wash. And no, if you don't like it, and I know I'm not going to be happy with it. So I'll take a minute and show you. It's okay to pull out Jack. And Sean, this is in celebration of you, my friend. A date with Jack. I don't like the way that looks. And it's nothing against it looked good in theory. Let me just say, it looked good in theory to do that. But when I get it laying down, matching the dark blue, I don't like it. So I'm just going to take my time and pop it out. And then I'll just show you how beautiful it turned out. Nope, I didn't like it either. I'm not a yellow person, mustard yellow included. Different color, but not that yellow. Yeah, I'm not liking it. I got it down that far, and as soon as I flipped it over, I was like, yep, nope, not going to work for me. So I'll put that back, and it'll become binding for something. Eric, how are you, sweethearts? I miss seeing you, sweetie. Is life treating you well, my friend? No. It was good yesterday, but not now, since I see it on. Yeah, it's not a good color for it. Everybody, Eric God is in the house. If you've not checked him out, please do. Amazing, amazing content over there. I'm always the lurker in his. I just love to see what he's up to. Eric, are you coming to QuiltCon, sweetheart? It would be good to see you. I know Tiffany is. Do you have a teal? I don't know, Day. I think I'm just going to call it a wrap with just this one, but I'll let you all help me figure that out. Girl, it's tax time, so it's a bit crazy. Well, you're going to have to slip in and do my taxes because I'm tired of fooling with stuff, you know? I know. I know. You just don't have time for us. No, I can imagine. Busy working, saving other people's money. Yes. And that's what he does. He does a grand old job. Let me pick this last little bit. And this is one of those ones, yeah. When I say backtack and backtack a lot, you don't want to listen to me on that. No, 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 no. So I'll get Joe to come over with me and we'll give you a little sneak peek. Joe, do you want to pin me there? Will that make it? Okay. All right. We have to make sure it's facing the right way. This is the top. Yeah, this is the top. But they're not going to. We have to hold it up this way, babe. Put that down to the ground. Yes. I don't think. And what do you guys think? You can really see the definition of the flowers, the way it's come out. And do a drop here, Joe. Hold on. Drop. Here. Pick up there. Now they can see the bottom half. What do you guys think? Do you like this one? It'll need a really good pressing before I get it to the long arm. Do you want to lay it over there, sweetheart? Hi, Eric, spending other people's money. Yes. So, do you like? I think it turned out really gorgeous, didn't it? Wait till you see what I have planned for the quilting. And then when you see it hanging up behind me, it's very, very heavy. I'm not kidding. That one challenged me just in the fact that the tiny piecing. Thank God for the grid. But there's no way I could have not kept that one going, the momentum of it. I think Friday I'm kicking off another Quilt of Valor project, and I'm going to be doing it with a panel, I believe. I'll have to look at what Joe's got going, and the Drunkard's Path with a panel wrapped around, and I think it would be really cool to see all of that movement with this panel. So that would be fun. Do what? Yeah. I got sidetracked. I thought Joe said Dutchman's puzzle. That, yeah. What did I say? Joe's making fun of me. I misspoke.
No.
Drunkard's Path, right?
Dutch puzzle.
This man is going to be the death of me. Hold on. I have to look. Dutchman's puzzle is what I'm doing. Unfortunately, it's not fabric or quilting related. There you go. But could you imagine the time that you could spend doing it, Eric? Ooh, that would be fun. So, what did you think? Would you do that one a second time around? Is that a project that you think was fun? Give me your thoughts here in the comments and let me know what you think of it. Wait a minute, y'all too cute. Yes, I said it wrong. And this daggone stroke messes words up in my head. And then he chuckles at me. But yeah. So I've got this one going, the Quilt of Valor going, and I have something special I'm bringing to you in February, but I can't tell you yet. Hubby, don't confuse wifey. He did right out the gate, Eric. He threw me right under that bus. And I'm underneath going, yes, that was quick, right? So once again, let me recap. This month we're coming to an end. Can you believe January has already went by so fast? I think the older we get, the quicker the life goes. I have to jet. I'm so glad I got to catch you live this week. I'll reach out. Yes, John, thank you. I would love to get you over for a sit and chat. So reach out to me, and I would love to, John. Take care, and you have a good evening. Kathy, good evening. Hope you're having a great evening. Welcome, Kathy. I got the pattern for the Tilda. Would love to sew it up. I'm telling you what, I would recommend making sure you use the grid on that. I've seen a few online to where they have not used the grid and you can see the wave to where maybe they should have built it in like 10-inch blocks and built it out. I don't know. But I'm just glad I followed the directions on it. Definitely going to be a fun one to quilt up. I've already got the ideas flowing through the brain on how I'm going to work that one. And the ultimate goal would be I will have it up behind me by the weekend, but don't hold me to it. Life happens. I truly enjoyed watching you make it. I will pass, though. Too many projects ahead this year. Absolutely. Absolutely. So, let me ask the serious question in the chat. I'm not going to do a poll or anything like that because I like the communication back and forth. How many active projects do you have that you plan to sew in February? Just drop a number. I don't need to know what they are. Just drop me a number because it's going to help me gauge what projects I'm bringing to you. So give me an idea of how many active projects. My goal for February would be I would love to finish this one, Larry the Deviant. That would be my ultimate goal for the month of February. But I would need to finish that before I fly out. So, yeah. Can't wait for March and doing the Bargello. I am stoked. I am going to be breaking into my good stash for the Bargello in March, Kathy. So I can't wait. Have a great evening, everyone. See you on Friday for a new quilt of valor using the Dutchman's puzzle. Yes. No, I'm not. She's got to go. Okay, 3 there. Janine's got 5. Yes. Okay, and drop me a heart in the chat. I'm thinking about all of my moderators do so absolutely much for me. Oh my gosh. Have many zeros can YouTube handle, you know? Yeah. Eric, it's too crazy, right? Yes. Okay. What about a night? Let me see what you think. What about a night with my moderators? I bring my moderators on and you can see them behind the scenes, down deep and dirty, and see what they're up to. What do you guys think of that? We'll do an hour or two just hanging out. Eric, we need to get you back behind the machine where you're happiest, not the calculator. Eric, you're such a sweetheart. Yes, I think that would be fun. So if you see them in blue, that's my mods, and I couldn't do what I do without them. They either have my back, dropping my links, checking out things behind the scenes when they see it. Yeah, I think that would be fun. So I'll send out a message to them and see if we can pull something together for February. I think it would be a lot of fun. And you guys make the channel what it is. So I want to bring you stuff that interests you, and it would be just a lot of fun. You can ask them anything in the chat, and it's kind of like, yeah, they got to answer. Oh, she said, how many we plan on working on? Okay, that's more manageable. I think 12. You can do it. I believe in you. Yeah. That would be great. I think it would be a lot of fun. I really think it would be a lot of fun just to pick the brains of the mods. You can ask them what it is to be a moderator. You can ask them all kinds of things. It'd be fun. Your quilt is gorgeous. Thank you, Vicky. I really, honestly, from the bottom of my heart, I enjoyed that one. I am jonesing to get it loaded on the long arm, and I would be lying to you if I was not. I want to give it a really good pressing and make it lay super duper flat because I don't want any movement on this one. And I want to really just take my time with the quilting. So my ultimate goal would be have it hanging behind me by Sunday, but if not, you won't see it till Monday. I have to take some time and do it the way I have it envisioned in my head. So anyway, guys, I was going to go long tonight with adding all these borders. Now, as you can see, this looks good together, but when I put it with that quilt, it was a epic fail. So no, I can't do that. So I really like that this one for the stop border. It's bringing all those colors together, and it'll tie in the quilting that I've chosen as well. So it'll be a lot of fun. So guys, I'm going to tap out, call it an early evening. You guys take care. God bless. Don't forget Wednesday evening at 6 o'clock, I have a video dropping on Quilting 101, Back to the Basics. Then I'll see you live back again on Friday night. Take care, everyone. God bless. Bye-bye.